You got one problem, though, Jake. You got no witnesses. Who your fucking witnesses, huh? Roger? Smiley? You think my troops are gonna help you? It's not what you know. It's what you can prove.
Believe me, though, because it's the truth. We can
We
win this
could
case,
lose.
Nicholas.
And then we'd have nothing. You would waste a whole year, spend millions of dollars, and then both of them can end up going free.
Nick, both of them are guilty, especially Darby. You know that.
It's not what you know, Clyde. It's what you can prove in court.
Alright, so obviously I included the two movie clips because of their relevance to what's going on right now down in Allegheny, Pennsylvania with the AMC lawsuit and subsequent settlement that has been brought to the table for retail to review. Now, there's a good possibility that if you clicked on this video, you fall into one of two camps right now. You either believe that Adam Aaron is trying to screw over retail, he does not believe in billions and billions of synthetics, he doesn't believe in naked shorting or that AMC is even being attacked or manipulated by the overall stock market. Or you're possibly in the camp that thinks that Adam Aaron is doing the best he can with the tools he has available to him as the CEO of AMC. He has tried to implement some of retail's ideas. He has gone out and done the meets and greets to keep people interested in the stock. He wants to bring the company back to profitability again, and he's used retail to do that. As I would say, retail is also trying to use Adam Aaron and AMC for a short squeeze. And can both of those things be true while still sticking the landing for all of retail to get made whole at the end of this? And if we have time before I let you go, I want to discuss something that was brought up in Phil For Real's video the other day that I agree with him on 100%.
I truly believe, and hey, you could say, anybody can disagree with me. I believe Frankie's an ape. I believe Donahue's an ape. I believe CSI is an ape. I believe Mike is an ape. But I don't believe Jeepers Creepers from Wall Street. I don't believe that motherfucker at all. That motherfucker grooming y'all. And if y'all don't stop it, y'all gonna be mad as fuck, bruh.
But before we get to any of that and the possibility that some people might be departing from reality,
cue the speeder.
This is the way.
All right, guys, so we got a lot to get to tonight. I want to address a few things from last week. But first and foremost, good evening, beautiful people. Guys, what is going on? It is Sunday, April 30th, 2023. And as we do from time to time here on the channel, we are discussing AMC in particular, what's going on in the community right now, YouTube in particular, and I want to talk about a few things. I definitely want to address this comment that I got after uploading the live stream from last week.
Go fuck yourself.
The collab where I kind of lost it.
Old Moser says, you guys defend Adam Aaron too much. I'm not defending anybody, guys. I'm explaining to you how executives think. You can.
We're telling you, guys, hold on, stop. Time out, T, time out. Stop. Guys, no one's defending Adam Aaron. Let's get this straight. We are reading a document he downloaded today.
But we said tonight we were going to talk about the YouTubers and the community. So let's start off with that. What Adam Aaron just said at CineCon last week, as far as us being out of the woods and how we've been defying gravity for the last 3 years. Now, I understand some of us are in this play for a short squeeze only. Some of us want to see the market get changed and fixed for the better. And some of us are looking at this as a long-term fundamental play, although that number seems to be the smallest percentage of the entire community. Now, I saw last week that there was a lot of criticism flying around for certain videos that YouTubers put up. In particular, some of the videos that Tony made, some of the videos that Boss made. And I guess my only question to you guys is, why does it matter what anyone else says? At the end of the day, it really is up to you what you do with your money. And when we're talking about the YouTube influencers and how much effect they have on this play, we're talking about a very small percentage here of the over 3.5 million total retail investors who have bought this stock. This isn't the old days where Matt and Trey and a few others were leading the charge and everyone was following everything that they are doing. Now, as much as I agree with what Phil For Real said in the intro of this video about the intentions of most of the YouTubers, when it comes to the groomer versus Wall Street, some of these guys are still watching Lou and listening and hanging on his every word. That is a fact. Let's not forget, this is a guy who came in this community 2 years ago with under 250 shares and no money. Quite humble beginnings for a guru from Wall Street, a guy who knows the inner workings and exactly what's going on with this play right now. And look, I'm certainly not saying that I know how this thing is going to play out, because I don't. None of us do. We're all just speculating here on these channels. That's the best that we can do with the information that we have in front of us. Again, don't forget, it's not what you know, it's what you can prove.
And now for another Muppet Thought of the Week.
A path of recovery. This whole story is just now about getting to next year to that.
Never. This whole story was never about getting the next year. People came here for life-changing money on a recovery play that was going to turn into a squeeze play. That's what it was told as. Nobody cared about getting here to 2024, going into next year, and riding this thing out until the company fully recovered. They just wanted to play, and that was it. Now we got all these people telling us this is how we're going to think. Our goal should be to get to 2024. And then next year we get to 2025. And then the next year, 2026, as the carrot keeps getting dangled in front of you, and they just keep stringing you along with the carrot.
First of all, don't ever be so weak-minded as to think that someone can influence you into what you do with your money. If you are that weak-minded, don't come out on YouTube and make videos. Secondly, I think Tony clearly stated that this has now turned into or become a long-term hold. And some people may not understand this, but if the fundamentals of a company don't make sense, hedge funds will try to short it, sometimes illegally, by using naked shorting and rehypothecation and other means to do that. And that totally changes the dynamics of the play. But again, we're just dangling carrots in front of our viewers. We're not using people's names in our thumbnails and in our descriptions to get views for income. None of us would ever do that, of course. But with all that said, Jeremy does have a solution. And let's listen into what it is.
And what we should be doing is figuring out the problem and fixing it. Fix the problem. Inefficient board of directors and a CEO. Fix that problem and you get profits. You need someone that's going to go out there and fight for retail's best interest.
And again, here I agree with Jeremy 100%. I think next time we go out to protest against the SEC, wherever it is, DC, wherever, you should come out, Jeremy. Join us. Get in the fight, man. It's definitely worth your while. Next time Adam Aaron comes to your town, go down, tell him what you think. Go down, try and get an interview with him. Talk to him. Tell him you think he should be removed. Why? But don't come on here and start attacking everyone else just because they are trying to get factual information out to the people. It's just a little disingenuous, in my opinion. I would say you have just under 60 days to come up with a decision on how you actually feel about this stock, whether you want to hold through this reverse split and everything that else might go down. It is time to pick a side, choose and make a decision. Stay in or get out, but don't drive division. God knows right now we need more people out there visible, fighting for this community, fighting for the retail space. We don't need more faceless, commentless, nutless warriors who are just stroking division amongst the community. We need to get our heads together right now. And let me just say before I let you go that no matter what side of the fence you are standing on right now, whether you truly believe in AMC and Adam Aaron and fixing this company, squeezing out the shorts, or you believe that Adam Aaron is trying to sink us, he can't stand retail, and he just wants to make as much money for himself, and screw the company, screw retail. Those two things can still be true, and we can get to our end goal. We just got to keep our heads together and stay calm. All right, guys, I am going to let you go. As always, thank you so much for all the likes, the views, the comments. My new subscribers, my OGs, I appreciate each and every one of you. We are here to break the wheel. This is Ape Nation. I'm the Massalorian, and I'm out.